No comment?
My eyes are all fucked up.
Why?
Because I'm used to wearing sunglasses.
Oh, yeah. You gotta get comfortable. We're trying to do this in the car. The kids are sleeping. And I basically coerced, aka forced, aka manipulated and bribed Nick to do this video. No, you weren't that bad this time. I think you're I think you're used to it by now. We haven't done one of these in a long time, actually.
No.
But I was saying to Nick yesterday, I'm like, I really want to do one of these because it's like quarantine and this is like a moment that we're all gonna like, you know, when we're like 90 years old, we're gonna talk about this. You know how your parents, like, our parents talk about like these moments, like there's like a few memories that they just talk about like over, like quarantine is gonna be one of those moments.
Yeah.
Our kids may not remember it, but
we've had a couple.
What?
Okay, 9/11. You remember where you were?
Yeah, I remember where I was 9/11. What else? Is there anything else? Quarantine for sure.
Quarantine. But 9/11 and quarantine are like two like I think events that you'll always remember kind of.
Yeah, so that's why I wanted to make this video because I was like, it'd be kind of cool for our kids and even us, like to be able to look back on this and share this moment and be like, okay, this is what was going on. We're currently parked in a parking lot. The kids are sleeping in the back. You can see them. Maybe I'll just do like a quick shot so you can believe us. Can you see? They're sleeping in the back. You know, if you're a parent, you know. Driving in the car is like the new date night. Oh, I just totally switched. You know what? That works better though, I think, huh?
Yeah, now you can see like everything.
Now I have to like go a little taller. Anyways, I saw this video on YouTube. You won't know who she is, but the girl who does star lashes, she did this thing with her boyfriend where they were doing like questions, and so I totally took all the questions and I'm like, I want to do this with Nick. So that's what we're gonna do today. Excited?
I don't know what the questions are, so
he's not excited yet. Okay, so this is Nick, aka hubby, aka Mr. Caterpillar. Do you know I've been calling you that on Instagram?
I trimmed it. It's not so bad right now.
It's still there, and that's all that matters.
If I would have known, I would have let it grow out a little bit. I wouldn't have trimmed it.
This is what I'm living with, guys.
Wait till you see what it's gonna look like in a week from now.
Wait till you see his hair, because it's not just the caterpillar situation. It's also this like, you got like a 70s vibe thing going on.
For sure.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. So we have some questions. These were not asked by anybody. I literally just took these from like it's like basically like get to know us, get to know Nick kind of questions, and then also like sprinkle in some like quarantine situation. Are you ready?
Are
you ready though?
Yeah, let's do it.
You think you can handle this? Did you take a peek at the questions?
I look, but your handwriting's too small. I can't read it.
Yep. Okay. Okay. So the first round is really just all about like, how well do you know?
How many rounds is this?
He's already trying to get out of it. Do you see? Okay. What's my middle name? Do you know my middle name?
It's Andrew.
It's not Andrew.
Okay, Andrea.
Okay, so my middle name, just to, so you understand, is Andrea.
But it's like, listen, I know the middle name, and I know the story behind the middle name too, so.
What's the story behind the middle name?
What you're about to tell everyone, because I called you Andrew.
Okay. Oh, so you're trying to prove how well you know?
Yes, exactly.
Okay, got it. Okay, so the reason he's saying that is because...
That's why I can grow this mustache.
And nobody can say shit. So, okay, so basically, my name is Lisa Andrea, which is spelt the same as Andrea. But in Italian, it's actually a boy's name. And so that's why he's calling me Andrew, because I grew up in like a predominantly Italian neighborhood, and so whenever I would say my name was Andrea, Lisa Andrea, it would be like, aha, you have a boy's name. Okay, next question. When's my birthday? Do you know when my birthday is?
September 28th.
Ding, 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 ding.
Do I say the year or?
I mean, 1990.
1994.
So I love you. That's the real reason why he can grow the caterpillar. Okay. Do you know when I got into real estate?
I know it's like, it's been over 10 years. Like maybe 12 years ago?
15. Close enough.
15? Yeah.
2005 is when I got into
real estate.
Real estate. Now we're 2020. What's my dream job?
Have a TV show. Be an entertainer.
Yeah, be an entertainer. That's my dream job for sure. I just want to be like J-Lo or Beyonce, like in their prime though. Which I think J-Lo right now is in her prime, personally. Like, I'm not even gonna have this conversation with you.
Because she's with A-Rod?
No, I'm just saying, like, right now in her career, she's like touring, she's doing like she's doing everything, and everything is like rocking it. She did the Super Bowl, Hustlers did amazing, her tour did amazing, and she's 50 years old.
Yeah, she's doing well, but she's been crushing it for 20 years. Like, her prime was when she was with I remember when she was with
That's not her
P.
prime. That
when
wasn't
she was
her
with
prime.
P. She was like up and coming, and she was everywhere.
No, she was up and coming, but I mean now
Ben Affleck, she was like everywhere, and then it kind of went away for a while, and now she's like resurrected.
She's resurrected. Hey. Was that your coffee? Sorry, we're drinking lattes. Okay.
I said too much about J-Lo there. Like
do you remember when you first met me?
Yeah. Well, I met you at... Do I say it? I met you at Landmark.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He made it sound like it was like some kind of like secret thing we're not allowed to talk about. Yeah, we met at Landmark. So Landmark is personal development, like we were both taking personal development course, but
she needed it more than I did, but
what was your first impression of me?
Well,
be honest, like say the truth, because
no,
I think I know, but I'm not.
You were a little bit standoffish, if I was to, just a little bit, like the perfect amount. No, you're standoffish. That was one thing that just at the beginning, and then like once I got to know you, you were really cool and nice, but
at the beginning you were like, what the fuck? Yeah?
I was like, what the fuck? I'm just like, she's standoffish.
Well, actually, that wouldn't actually be your, like, would it be your first impression of me? Or was that like, I guess it's like, there's like almost two first impressions. One is like when you first see somebody, and then the next would be like when you actually talk to them.
Right.
Sometimes it can be different.
Yeah, so I'm talking when I saw you, because we didn't really talk for a while.
Oh, so I was standoffish even without talking to you, is what you're saying?
No, this is like before we got to know each other and stuff. Yeah, you came across as a little bit standoffish. Mm-hmm. Then once we got to know each other, then I'm like, wow, she's really nice. Like that was the one. She's
really a bitch.
No, I thought you were really nice. I was surprised actually. I didn't know. Like she was like, wow, she's really nice.
See what I did there? I made it like I was totally standoffish, and then all of a sudden I was like such a nice surprise. Maybe that was like the plan. No.
Yeah. She had her plan on me since the beginning.
Yeah, no. How would you describe me?
Loving.
It's nice.
Crazy.
That's true.
And like full of like energy in life. Like I guess that's like more than 3 words, but
we'll take
like
it.
Vibrant. I don't know.
Vibrant. Oh, I like that. Thank you.
Loving, crazy, vibrant. Yeah.
Okay, so what made you fall in love with me then?
Well, I've said this to you before. It's like whenever, the more we went out and hung out and stuff, it's like the more I wanted to hang out with you.
Actually, I felt the same way.
I've never felt that before. It was like most of the time, I was like, I'm gonna. And maybe actually, they felt the same way about me too. But it's like it was just like I don't know. Just there was more. I was more drawn to like wanting to see you more and spend more time together. Yeah.
Actually, you know what? I've said that to people about you too. When people ask me like, what was the thing about Nick? Is most of the time when I was like, if I was dating someone or just like getting to know someone, at the very beginning, it was like really nice, and then the more time I spent with them, I was like,
yeah, exactly.
I'm out of here. But with you, like it wasn't necessarily like amazing right from the beginning, but I felt like it was always getting better.
Yeah. Oh, here it is, Eva. There you go.
What was our first holiday together?
I want you to go to work today, and we will until you come back from work.
Holiday.
Then can you pick us up?
Okay.
Okay, sounds good.
Sounds good.
Sounds good, Munchkie. I would say Iceland.
Oh, not like a vacation holiday, but that's good. Yeah, Iceland was probably was it our first?
I think so.
Holiday together. I meant like holiday. I think our first holiday together was actually
it would have been Christmas or something.
New Year's. I don't think we spent Christmas together, but I think New Year's we spent together. Remember that time you got drunk, like totally wasted?
Yeah,
we went downtown. We were,
I
think we were like on College Street. This guy gets like fucking like batshit crazy drunk, and all I remember saying to him was, dude, like, you gotta ease up because, like, I can't carry you. What are you?
Carry me, though.
What are you, 6'4"?
Yeah, but you'd have to carry me.
Okay, but that's
that
what I was
that
thinking.
Drunk, though.
Are you? I thought you were gonna die.
But I wasn't.
Do you
that
remember
drunk.
I actually said to you, I'm like, you need to stop. Well, okay.
But I still wasn't. I could
Full
walk
disclosure,
to the car and everything.
yeah.
I had a headache the next day. I didn't.
Yeah,
feel that
you
good.
think? Oh my God, this guy was like crazy drunk. I never seen someone drink so much. I honestly thought you were gonna die. I think I even said to you that night, I was like, you should stop. Like, your liver's gonna just stop working. I don't know. But full disclosure, he is half Polish, so like,
yeah, they're good drinkers.
Yeah, like it's like in your blood.
Yeah,
it's like me with dancing, you know what I mean? With you, it's
that
like,
when I went to a Polish wedding in Poland, that's the most drunk I've ever been.
really?
And they were making fun of me after because
we may have. Is that if anyone's Polish and getting married, please invite us to your wedding. I think I'd like to see this now.
No, that's. They don't drink. They don't put like mix with
Do
the
they
vodka.
dance?
Oh yeah.
Oh,
It
yeah?
was the most. It was awesome.
The best?
Oh, I love that wedding. It was so much fun.
Okay.
So much fun. I want to go back there. I want us to go back there.
Even Iceland, actually, back to what you were saying before about our first like vacation together.
Yeah.
That was a pretty good vacation
Yeah,
too.
I love that.
I just remember the whole time I was like asking our tour guide, that guy, remember who was like driving us around? I'm like, where is Bjork? I wanted to meet her so
He
bad.
showed us where her house
He
was.
said he grew up with her and
Yeah.
they took music classes together. He never showed us the house.
Yeah, he said she lives in this area.
No, but
I
he
don't
never
know.
showed us the house. He said he wouldn't show us the house.
I want to go
actually.
back there actually, like when the kids
Yeah,
get
it was,
older.
that was good. That was actually really beautiful. Okay, how is Lisa as a wife?
So as a wife,
Yeah.
she is.
This is actually really good for me to know too.
Yes.
You can be honest, cause like don't feel like you have to hold back. I just
No, it's not like I'm trying to. These are like questions I've never been asked before. So, as a wife, you're very supportive. That's one thing. Like with me, you're supportive, but then you're also like, you'll like give shit sometimes when needed too. So it's like,
what gets on your nerves about me?
oh, I think you're fucking on your phone all the time.
Oh, that's it?
Huh?
That's it?
Yeah, that's the one thing.
Could I just get her to pee out here?
Yeah, if you want to, but just try and find somewhere private.
What have you enjoyed about quarantine? Your quarantine has been very different though, because he's an essential worker, so he's been working. And I've
The
been
only
at
thing
home.
that what have I liked about
But you've been
quarantine?
taking Mondays off, which today is a Monday.
Yeah, so I've got to spend more time with the kids.
Yeah.
And you guys. Honestly, the other thing that's been a blessing, I told you this, is like not having like sports and all that stuff cut off.
Yeah.
Is like I'm spending a lot more time like on
Meditating.
myself and like working on just myself and learning new things, and it's just amazing how much time I waste with like non-important sports.
Oh my god, he's gotten me into meditation. I'm like, you're way more advanced when it comes to that stuff than I am, but like I can, and it's been like I've only done it a handful of times at this point, but trying to get back into it is great. I've really gotten into like taking baths, which has been like amazing for me, just in terms of relaxing my body, because I'm doing a lot of dancing. I started doing lives a lot. It's been pretty fun.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a whole other stressful part of it, but just like trying to focus on the things that we're grateful for. I've been cooking a lot.
Yeah.
Too. Baking with oh my god, the baking, which is the other reason I need to be dancing, because like just the amount of baking, it's a lot.
For sure.
And you haven't even been there necessarily for a lot of the baking. Like sometimes when there's leftovers, you get some of the good stuff, but like, oh my god, the amount, because Ava loves to bake. Is it okay if I just close this for a second? Because it's like literally right in my face. Did you hit it on the first night? I don't think so.
No, I didn't.
You gotta up your game, buddy. Are you into like, because I play a lot of reggaeton and there's a lot of Spanish. Are you into it, or like how do you feel?
I don't mind it. I don't mind it. It's grown on me.
It's grown on you?
Yeah.
Do you think you'll ever learn Spanish?
No.
Why?
I'm not gonna learn another language.
No?
I want my kids to learn, but I'm not gonna fucking learn.
You wouldn't want to learn like a few words to be able to get around?
If I had enough money, didn't have to work and everything, then
Why do you have to not work?
I don't know, there's just so many other things I'd rather learn before.
But I mean, you're around it anyways, is what I'm saying. Like, my mom talks to the kids in Spanish, you hear the music, like, it's not like you'd really have to put effort into it.
No.
Because there's some words that you've picked up here and there, because you say stuff to me every once in a while.
Yeah, but to learn it, to be like fluent or half decent in it, I'm not gonna.
Well, I mean, more just like, you learn some words, it doesn't have to be fluent or whatever.
Yeah, a couple words here and there, but I'm not gonna learn a foreign
Okay, so
language.
fun fact though is Nick's, like, I would say one of your favorite songs, because you're always asking for it, is Awanile by Mark Anthony. You're a big Mark Anthony fan, actually. You like a lot of his songs.
But I like 5 of his songs. Like, it's not, yeah, I like 5.
That's a lot. Like, these days
know
for an artist to like even like that many songs from, like, most people it's like, oh, I like one song.
He's good though, he's got a good voice.
He's amazing.
Can we go now?
Do you get along with my mom? That was one of the questions.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys get along. My mom loves you, actually.
Yeah? Yeah, we get along.
Sometimes more than...
But it's like, now it's like, with so much happening around the house and everything, it's like, I guess you don't have as much time to sit down and just talk with everyone. Because you're like chasing after the kids and everything. And
yeah, there's a lot more commotion going on.
Yeah, for sure.
How have you felt about this whole quarantine situation?
I guess I have my opinions about it and like all that stuff, but outside of like the political element and all that stuff, look, at the end of the day, it's like, it is what it is, so you just have to, the way I've taken it on and what's helped me is like, it is what it is, you have to make the most of it, and that's what I've done.
Just trying to, stay focused and as positive.
Like, it's helped me in so many ways.
Yeah, for sure. I think a lot of people would probably agree with you on that. Like, aside from all the anxiety or things that people are worried about, whether it's finances or whatever, there's still some good.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Like, the one thing is like I guess for us, we've been lucky because it's like everything's still in place.
Still working.
Like with other people, like people who don't have a job and like that kind of businesses and that, like there's some real like collateral damage that's been done, and I don't know, I can't speak for those people. We've been lucky in that we haven't been
you're still working,
bad,
and
you know?
I'm sort of still like not full time, but I'm still
there's
doing
still stuff happening.
Yeah,
so it's like
what do you think you'll remember the most about quarantine?
I think I'll remember the beginning. So it's like I'll remember like March and April, when it was like when people were more, when it was kind of approaching, and
were you following it before?
Yes, because I thought our business was going to get shut. We weren't sure if our business was going to get shut down, if our suppliers were going to be shut down.
But so this was like in March, not necessarily like January you were following it.
No, this is more March. Once like the sports started getting shut down, you're like, fuck, this is real.
Something is happening.
But then it's like, what's going to happen with our supply chain? What's going to happen? So there was a lot of kind of panic, and then it's like when I'm going to work and all the other buildings are closed. It was really weird. Like it was eerie. Now you're kind of getting used to it, to be honest.
Yeah, I think people are kind of over it, and I think the better the weather, the harder it's going to be for people to stay. I don't think, like, look at we're in a parking lot right now. It's not empty.
Yeah.
You know, it's pretty.
And I think people
not
aren't
packed.
scared anymore.
Yeah, people are. I think they're over it. I think they're just like, whatever, give me the damn flu. I'm going outside.
Yeah.
I honestly think that's what. Like, there's a lady just walked by.
Yeah.
You know, yeah, people are just like, I need to keep living kind of thing. But I think what I'll remember the craziness about toilet paper. I'm gonna remember that. I'm gonna remember that initial like craziness of people being so worried, so anxious, that worrisomeness. I'll remember that, because there was that feeling of
there's
like,
panic.
Yeah, panic.
Yeah.
There was a serious panic at the beginning, and then I'm gonna remember all the memes of like
there's some good memes.
Just making fun of all the shit, the stuff like, you know, women getting hairy and the grays and the like people sort of like coming undone because of quarantine.
Yeah.
I think that's the stuff that I'm gonna remember. And then then all the things. I'm currently a socks and I didn't know this about myself, but I'm actually a socks and sandals girl. I've been doing socks and sandals, comfort. Spending time with our lovely kids.
Yeah. I feel bad. The kids are losing their minds, though. I do feel bad for the kids.
She's like begging to go to school at this point.
Like to get some kind of stimulation. I feel bad for them.
Yeah, I mean, we're lucky.
And like the playgrounds and all the fun stuff we used to do with them. Like I do, having said like this hasn't been horrible for us and for our family and stuff, but I do want things to kind of get back to normal. It's whatever that is, but like keep moving in that direction.
Do you think this is good? Do you think there's going to be a new normal? Like, do you think it's going to change a lot of stuff? I think it will. I think number one, people are going to realize that if you're not online, if they haven't already, like you need to be online, because otherwise, for things to be able to just shut off like that, for your business to shut off, it's a big.
Yeah, I guess they're seeing that people. I think.
It's a big hurdle, like if all of a sudden your brick and mortar is shut off and now you have no access to your clients, that's really big. So I think the importance of online has probably hit people tremendously. I was gonna say some other things, but I totally forgot what I was gonna say.
Yeah.
But I think also people are still, at least for a while, I think we're gonna still see like the masks, constantly cleaning. I think that's gonna be a thing.
Daddy, can we just go to
Okay. Yeah. 1 minute, please. Okay, can you ask like a big girl? Yeah. Okay, 1 more minute, we're gonna go, okay? Because you asked like a big girl.
I think if I find a good, like a fashion mask, I think I would sport the fashion mask for a while too. But anyways, that's all our questions. Thanks for joining me. Give me a kiss. Thanks for answering questions and being such a good sport. He made it.
Bye everyone.
Bye guys. You ready for this?
Yeah.
Let me put my phone off.
Why is my head cut off?
Cause you're tall.
So why wouldn't you just make it taller so then part of your head's cut off and all of mine shows?